Now to Thailand, where the acting Prime Minister has warned that cross-border clashes with Cambodia could develop into war. Fighting has now entered its second day over a long, simmering border dispute. Both sides have reported fatalities. Thailand says more than 138,000 civilians have been evacuated from the border regions.
Using tractors, trailers and everything in between, these Cambodian families are fleeing the border area to safety.
We didn't dare to stay. They were fighting so hard that my house was shaking.
Across the border in Thailand, families are doing the same. Already, 100,000 people have been evacuated along the border, according to the government. We were looking after my mother at home and we heard gunshots, bang, 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 and then continuous boom, boom sounds of explosions. I turned to my mother and said, "Mum, get in the car." We got in the car so fast we didn't bring anything with us. Tensions between the neighbouring countries have been building since a Cambodian soldier was killed in a brief firefight in a contested border area in May. The latest violence began after several Thai soldiers were injured by a landmine. The deadliest strike so far was on a petrol station in Thailand's east. A hospital was also hit, according to the health ministry. The Cambodian government said it was acting in self-defence.
Everything that happened today is caused by Thailand. Please remember, brothers and sisters, and the international community, that Thailand opened fire on us because they want our land.
But Cambodia also said it wants to live with its neighbours as good friends, a sentiment shared by Thailand that could leave the door open to a diplomatic solution.
We did not declare war. It's just a conflict. We still insist on the principles of peace and non-violence. We will try to talk to each other to solve the problem.
For now, as the conflict enters its second day, neither side appears to be willing to back down.
Well, DW Southeast Asia Bureau Chief Georg Mattis is close to the Thai border city of Uban Ratchathani at that gas station we saw in that report. Welcome, Georg. What more can you tell us about the situation on the ground?
That's right. I'm now just 20 kilometers away from that very border where yesterday 2 artillery shots or rocket shots, there's conflicting reports here, hit that gas station behind me. Then 5 people were discovered dead. And actually, the gas station, as you can see, then entirely burned down. And the next morning, so this morning, another 6 dead people were found in the rubble. And so this makes it the most deadly incident in this conflict so far. All this area here belongs to Kantalak district and has been closed off. People have been evacuated or have given the option to be evacuated. I earlier visited as one of the shelters that have been provided, and it's mostly seniors, it's mostly children and women who have moved to these shelters, and many of the men have stayed behind to guard the houses.
And how are people reacting to that warning from the acting Prime Minister that this fighting could lead to open war?
Frankly, I talked to a number of people in these shelters today, and the concern is very, very big. People are really scared that this could lead to a longer war or to a longer armed military conflict along this border. One person said to me, "Look, we're simple people. We make a living here on a daily basis. We're farmers, and we need security." The man said he would like to return to his cattle and sheep, and they have been told that at least it's another 5 days they will have to sit in those shelters. The military I talked to in the shelters said it's not sure how food and water can be provided. That is a concern on their part, but they're just too concerned to let people return to this area. At the moment, we haven't heard shooting, but reports are there from people I talked to who talked to their relatives that throughout the night there was shooting in this area, including artillery being fired.
And what do we know about the situation in Cambodia?
Yeah, there's little information coming out of Cambodia. We know from reports that there's about 20 soldiers that have died in mainly air attacks that have come not far from here, about 60 kilometers from here is Ubon Ratchathani Air Base, where F-16 were stationed from Bangkok, and then attacked military positions. So according to the Thai military, only military positions have been struck in Cambodia, and subsequently people have died there. But not much more has been heard. Some people have said they have contacted relatives or people they know in Cambodia, and obviously people along the border know each other well. People on the other side of the border are equally scared that this conflict will last longer than they hope. So everybody here hopes that a solution can be found so that at least a ceasefire for now can be reached.
Thanks, Georg. Georg Mattis in the Thai border town of Ubon Ratchathani.